Well, hello to my childless beauties and welcome to today's video. So if I look a little strange, that's because I look a little strange. In today's video, I followed the godfather of the makeup YouTube tutorial world, which is none other than Mr. Wayne Goss. So he just popped up this, can you see that? The ultimate anti-aging eyeshadow tutorial, and he popped it up last night and I watched it and I thought that looks quite easy. I'm going to give that a go on camera for the first time, which is what I did. So I've done one eye. Can you tell which eye I've done? Obviously it's this eye, and I've got some fake lashes on too. So I hope you can see the difference. There's the eye without, there's the eye with. I'll pop in a couple of photos as well. I just finished off the look with some Max Factor Lip Infinity lipstick in the colour 25 Ever Sumptuous, which is this beautiful orange. And I lined with the Mack Pout Pencil in Boss, which is also a lovely, very bright in colour. And on my cheeks, I have this kind of tangerine colour from the e.l.f. Blush Palette Quad. So let's get into the tutorial with Wayne. Now he uses powders in his eye to get the kind of colours that I need and also the texture that I prefer in my eye makeup, particularly as I've gotten older and my eyelids are kind of a bit crepey and drying out. I've decided to use cream products. I'll probably use a combo actually, but let's just get into it and see where we end up. I'm very scared. Okay, so the first thing that he's doing is adding a light luminous cream eyeshadow to the eyelid, which is what I'm going to do now. So I've got Bare Study, which is a Mack Pro Longwear paint pot. You can't go wrong with these, they're so good. Now I'm just going to apply it with a little flat brush. And apply it all over the eyelid, like you said. Now I think I'm just going to do one eye, just so we can see the difference between the two. Okay, so now he's using a luminous kind of matching powder shadow to go over the top. So I'm going to grab my e.l.f. Glow Gleam Beam palette, which is this one, and I'm going to use the shade, oh, it's not a shade. Oh, it is a shade. Oh no, it's not a shade. Just is the number 2, which is the middle one. This one's very sparkly, but this one isn't. Might actually mix that one and that one. Can I open it? Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with a flat brush, mix the two, and go over the top. So he's focusing on the inner corner as well. So I'm just gonna really brighten that up area in the inner corner, like so. How am I going, Wayne? Okay, so the next thing he's doing is adding that same highlighter. So I'll do the same concoction. And he's just popping it on the brow bone. Whoa. And then softening it with his finger. Like that. See, already that eye looks so much, obviously brighter, because that's what I've done, but you know, you can see the difference. It's interesting when you do one eye, not the other eye, so you can really see what the makeup's actually doing. Is it lifting? Is it making your eye bigger? Is it making it smaller? What's it doing? Here we go. Oh, god damn it, YouTube is an ad. Okay, so he's now contouring the eye socket, and for that, I'm going to use Matte Paint Pot in Groundwork Classic. I'm just gonna do the old swizzly swoodle and then swizzle it again in the lid. And then he has a tissue and he's lining up the edge. So it's like the edge of the eyebrow, edge of the eye, and then starting in the corner and then making the way over the top of in the socket and right into the corner. Okay, so that's the shape that we have. I'm just going to soften the edges of that. Okay, we'll see what happens next and whether I need to go in and soften any more. So he's now tight lining or pushing dark eyeshadow into the roots of the lashes to kind of give that invisible eyeliner effect. He did it with a powder. I'm going to do it with a cream. I've got a Zoom shadow stick in Espresso from Mack and Max. I'm also going to do it with dark brown, not black, because I know that's more flashing on me. So I'm just going to grab some onto the brush. Doop, 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 doop. And then I'm going to push that into the base of the lashes. So yeah, you can see that eye versus that eye. Just gives that extra bit of definition without going over the top. Oh gosh, my eyes are going to start watering. So now he's defining the edge of the eye with a darker colour, like a contour colour, darker contour colour. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. cream shadow pot in coffee, which is this colour. And I'm going to grab a smaller brush to do this. This is Real Techniques shading brush. And again, I'm just going to dip into the pot. And then I'm going to really work that into the bristles. Test it out on my hand just to see how we're looking. And then again, grabbing the tissue. So laying outside corner to where the eyebrow ends, and then really focusing it. Now I might lay this colour down and then go in and blend it out. Can you hear my dog snoring in the background? Okay, so he's saying bring it to the outer third, which I guess is about there. Doing circles to blend, the old circle, circle. All right, let's see how we're looking. Okay. So now you can see this eye's really taking some shape, definition, and it's creating that kind of lifted look as well. Wayne, I like what you did there. So he's now bringing that same darker colour just slightly onto the lash line. So again, I'll just dip into my e.l.f. coffee and again, just work it into the brush. And again, just tapping a bit off my hands so I'm not going in with too much. And then I'm just going to close my eyes and push that across the lash line very gently. And yeah, so then you got the definition under the lash line and over the lash line. Okay, so now he's applying what he terms as a celestial shade, which is like a shimmer, really super brightening shade in the middle and then going into the inner corner. So again, I'm just going to reach my e.l.f. Glow Gleam Beam palette and I'm going to grab, I think this one. Yeah. Ooh. So that. Okay, so we'll pop that in the center. And then a little bit on the inside. And just grab a clean brush to work that in. Okay, so now we're doing concealer. So we didn't do the under eye concealer before the eye because you want to keep that as the last step to make sure it's really bright underneath and you don't have shadow fall out to make it a bit muddy. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer for this purpose. So I'm just going to do some dots on the outside and then some dots on the inner corner. And then I'm going to blend that out. Cool. Okay, so the next step is lashes. I'm going to curl my lashes. Now Wayne uses Lashify false lashes in this. I don't have those, so they look pretty amazing. But I'll just put on, whoa, one coat of the Miraness Lash Wit Mascara Root Tightener, which is a tubing mascara. The other thing I'm going to do is just add a bit of a brightening pencil into the lower waterline. So this is the Revlon Hyper Precision Gel Eyeliner in the colour 216 Beige. So he's actually left the lower lash line bare to give that real lifting effect and to keep it quite bright and wide awake. So what do we think? This is the eye, obviously, that I've done. This is my eye without. And this is just with mascara. So I might pop on some lashes, some fake lashes, and see how that looks. Okay, so that's, Okay, so that's today's video. Wayne, how did I do? I really like it. It looks super, as you said, it's like a natural glam, effortless, really clean, defined, simple. I like it. This is like nice everyday makeup, but it's also would be lovely wedding makeup as well, I reckon. Let's take the hair out and see if I can do a full transformation, which I can't because I've barely got any hair. And what I do have desperately needs a haircut. Hashtag lockdown life. So that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this style of video of me following someone else's tutorial. Let me know if you do. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.